Message for the collective. I like to thank everyone who subscribes, who follows, no matter what platform you're seeing me on. I appreciate you. Let's get into it. Spirit, angel guides, ancestors. What is the message for the collective, please, and thank you. I'm just going to give it a quick little shuffle. Okay. What is the message, please, and thank you. Okay. Flying monkeys. Okay. Could be in their head right now. These flying monkeys. Can you tell me more? Rising star. All right. Let's continue. Health concern, bottom of the deck. Let's see if that comes out. So we've got some flying monkeys watching somebody who's could be rising up. They could be having a big glow up. Can you tell me more, please, and thank you? And they're reporting back to headquarters. Oh my goodness. All right. Tell us more. Soulmate. Interesting. Can you tell me more, please? Thank you. Manipulation. Let's pull a couple more. Jealousy and envy. And then maybe one or two more. Get the whole deck. Full side. What else do we need to know? Peace and thank you, Spirit. So I feel like you got some jealous flying monkeys that are envious. That could be trying to manipulate this rising star and their soulmate. Unexpected money. Karma. I feel like somebody has a soulmate in their energy. I feel like there's someone jealous and envious that was trying to be very manipulative. This person may have to pay some money that might be very shocking to them. That could be their karma. This rising star could be receiving some sort of unexpected money. Divine masculine. Yeah, and that falls right under soulmate. So there's definitely a divine union that's about ready to happen. If not, it already has. And I feel like somebody was trying to get in the way of that because they were jealous and envious. So they were trying to manipulate the situation so that the divine masculine and the divine feminine do not come together and, be together as a soul tie. We got bondage, we got priest, community, the veil. I'm going to put these back, but if this is meant to come out, it will come out again. It's possible that these people pretend to be holy. This could be a group of people that are trying to come in between. I feel like with that, the veil has been lifted, that there's been some sort of bondage, some manipulation. They could have been trying to bind people through manipulation because they're jealous and envious. Let's see what else we can find out. But there are some flying monkeys in this mix. We got family, protection, voodoo, Ice King, work and efforts. I'm going to put it back, but I am going to read it just in case if it applies to your story, your situation. There could be a cold-hearted person, an Ice King, someone that you might see as family. Also, with family and protection, I feel like someone is very highly protected from their spiritual, Their spiritual team is highly protecting them against some sort of voodoo, some sort of dark magic. Could be this Ice King that's throwing it, trying to mess up somebody's work and efforts, trying to prevent them from getting their harvest, meaning their with the work that they put in, they healed. They've been manifesting, have trying to manifest a new beginning, perhaps with a new soulmate. Um, and maybe they're trying to manifest money as well, but I do feel like with unexpected money coming out here, there could be some money coming in for this rising star who is very intuitive, the high priestess. So we're talking about a divine masculine and a divine feminine for soulmates. She is extremely intuitive, surprise. Okay, tell me more. Bottom of the deck, ancestors. Oh, some your someone's ancestors could be bringing a surprise. Maybe the soulmate, voodoo, surprise voodoo. It could have been a surprise to this high priestess and possibly divine masculine. They could have been under some sort of spell. Could have been a surprise that they were having people do horrible magic towards them, to them, trying to prevent them from coming together to come into union. And this is like past life. Yeah, they're mad because it's not working. Tell me more, please. Hello. Yeah, exactly. It's not working. And this falls under soulmate, divine masculine. Hello. It's not, the spell work is not working. This is possibly voodoo, dark magic. Someone, yeah, someone's vibing too high. They're ascending. They're on their sole purpose. This is not attaching itself to anybody. Exactly. They have been achieving everything on their soul mission. Passing, it seems, with flying colors is a huge achievement. This voodoo obviously is not going to stick, and that's why they're mad, because it's still, bringing in this connection. And this is going to be an award. This is for someone who is honest, someone who's trustworthy, someone who's honorable. Tell me more, please. Divine feminine and the reverse. So a karmic masculine could be, I mean, a karmic feminine can be involved in this. Or let's see if it's meant to come out. Yep, still came out in the reverse. So there could be a karmic feminine that was trying to prevent all this. They could have been very lustful. They could have been trying to do some sort of magic to make this divine feminine and masculine more lustful, and they could have been watching and having other people watch, but it didn't work because the divine feminine still went within and healed and rose up. She could be in the spotlight, like I said, but I feel like she is having a big glow up right now, and she's calling in her soulmate. The manipulation is not working. It's making people mad, and the reason why they did it is because they were jealous and envious. I feel like with surprise, it's a surprise to them that their magic is not working, and it's making them mad. And it's like the divine feminine and masculine are still rising up, and these people are going to be receiving karma for trying to get in the middle of a divine union. This is past soulmate energy. The divine feminine in this and the divine masculine might not even know one another yet. They might not even be in union. She may have, I guess you can say, activated him. The divine feminine, I feel like that happens. The divine feminine will have an awakening first, and then the divine masculine will follow shortly after or soon after. He'll definitely recognize his divine feminine. She'll feel like home to him. He'll recognize her soul as she will his. All right, let's get a little bit more, please and thank you. So this is the soulmate connection that was trying to be prevented. Can you tell us more, please and thank you? Not from that side. I might actually be able to hold all of it. I think I did earlier. Yes. We got it. All right, let's find out a little bit more. We got moving on. Yes, I feel like the divine feminine and masculine are moving on from these people. They're not interested in this. Can you tell me more? You wanted to come out and you're hanging out there. Moving on, protection. Yeah, like I was saying, the divine feminine and masculine are highly protected, and I feel like they are being led away from those people or that person. Can you tell me more, please? Yeah, they were lying, causing confusion and illusion. They were lying, confusing people about the divine feminine and masculine. They might have been trying to cause confusion and illusion to the masculine about the feminine, or vice versa, the feminine about the masculine, trying to prevent this union from coming in. That side, how can I say this? But the veil's been lifted. The divine feminine or masculine sees through it, and I feel like other people may have been too. I feel like the spell that they were trying to have on this divine union it's been lifted. I feel like the divine feminine and masculine see through it. They know that they've been lied to. Mature man. Yeah, I feel like the masculine may be seeing through the lies. So this person could be lying to the divine masculine and he's seeing through it. Um, so like they will do that to prevent a divine union from coming into place. People will do it. They have entity attachments and they will work against a divine union. This was a ritual. So when I see ritual, I mean, they could have been talking badly where it became a ritual for whoever this was to come against the divine feminine and masculine. Or with the voodoo, it was literally a ritual thing that they were doing. They had a ritual for it. We have false documents, info, statements, agreements. So these people or this person could have been falsifying documents, information, statements, or agreements. They could have been lying upon or about a divine feminine or masculine, especially with the confusion and illusion. But it was whoever was doing it, it didn't work anyway. Like I said, the divine feminine and or masculine is highly protected. If it is a divine masculine or feminine, the feminine could be in her divine masculine right now. Take it how it resonates. We all embody feminine and masculine energy. Exactly what I was just saying. Like, it didn't work because the divine feminine or masculine is so protected that it didn't even bother. Like, it didn't even bother the divine feminine or masculine, whoever was lied about. Community in reverse. Oh, so we got another group. We got another group, and it looks like they're breaking up here. It doesn't look very good. Can you tell me more? I'm sorry for anybody who's going through this. You're not alone on this. It's a very common thing. It's usually when, I'm just gonna say, a narcissist loses control, then they have to have everyone go up against the person that was good and make lies up about them because they want to keep the control and not let and not have everybody else find out what really happened, what they really did in the situation. So they will turn it on the person who didn't do anything wrong or who wasn't in the wrong just to make themselves look better. It happens quite a bit. They'll rally a bunch of people. And, you know, if those people rally up against you and they're against you, then they were always going to be against you. And that's the way to look at it. But the best thing to do is when these people do stuff like that is to ignore it. Silence is power. Remain, grounded, happy, thankful for where you're at, and don't let anybody get you upset or bother you, because these people, they have this confusion and illusion that they have all this power over people. But in actuality, nobody has that much power and control over you unless you allow them to. And with that being said, I never give my power away like that. So when people come up against me, a community, I don't let it bother me, because it doesn't. Um, I know who I am, and if people want to lie, that's on you. What my ancestors and spirit will do, that's between you guys. But after I walk away from learning my lesson, um, then it's up to spirit to handle what spirit needs to do. They bondage. Yeah, they were trying to bind somebody here, and now they're going to be bound to what they were trying to do to somebody. They're going to be stuck. They were trying to make somebody stuck, limited. With the bricks, it's like a blockage. This person or these people were a blockage. They were trying to, like I said, obviously, what they were trying to prevent, love, happiness for divine feminine and masculine. But it didn't work, because I mean, with travel here, the bondage and travel, it didn't work, because the divine feminine and masculine are still moving forward. They're still going places. Like, it didn't work. And like I said, the bondage that they wanted them to be in, they're now going to be in. They're mentally and emotionally unstable. Um, with the community falling apart in the bondage, and then now they're all being bonded. The flying monkeys, if they haven't been bound yet, they're going to be bound as well. They're all mentally unstable, and they're mad because this divine feminine and masculine are still moving forward. Bottom of the deck, child. So I do feel like whoever went through this group was innocent. And I feel like the group that came up against the divine feminine or masculine or both is very immature. This was all out of jealousy, envy, and like I was saying, an entity attachment. They have an entity attachment which was trying to prevent them, was trying to get them to stop this union between the divine feminine and the masculine. That's what they'll do. The devil will literally come in and try to stop that and shut that down. And it will drive them literally crazy. Like that devil, the entity attached to them will drive them nuts. Keep eating at them and eating at them and eating at them. Do this, do that, do this, do that. And now they're going to be bound to that entity attachment and to all the stuff that they did. We got two cards here, nice guy and karmic masculine. This was definitely a karmic. This karmic could have pretended to be a nice guy. Can you, can you tell me a little bit more about nice guy? House. Could be a nice guy in the energy, in somebody's energy that feels like home. Can you tell me more about, or might, okay. So this, I see. This karmic masculine comes off as a nice guy, so he wears a mask. He he seems like a an honorable man, but he's not. He seems like he might be a great father or a provider or something to that standard, but he's not. Let me pull a few more. This person cannot and does not tell the truth. This person cannot be trusted. They are not in high honor. And with high honor in reverse, this person could be not protected as they once were in the spiritual realm. Is what I'm feeling from that. Ooh, people could be having an awakening to this person and about what they've been up to. This karmic masculine, can you tell me more? The card that fell on the floor was gift. Oh, I see. This karmic masculine is having an awakening about this Divine Feminine. I feel like they were trying to hold back. Um, they're realizing that she was a gift, perhaps, or they're having an awakening about this woman that may be gifted. The High Priestess came out. Her pathway is open and clear. She could be getting a gift in the distant future. All right, let's pull a couple more of these and then I'm going to switch decks. And then we're going to get an idea of what the people in this group looks like. Ooh, someone's coming into some actual money. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. We're having to deal with this group. Getting what's rightfully theirs, their birthright. Can you tell me more, Spirit, please and thank you? I heard no. Okay, I think Spirit's done with these. I still went anyway, even though I heard no. All right, Spirit. Let's do what's going on with this group. What's gonna happen? What's hidden that we are not seeing? What's hidden about this group? What do we need to know? What do we need to know, please? And then we're gonna find out what these people look like in the group. Caution. Ooh. All right. Tell us more about this group and about this person. Please and thank you that you'd like us to know. Police. Tantric sex. Pregnancy test. Unsure, pregnancy scare, positive, negative. Someone in this group could be pregnant. Or they might not be sure, or they could be having a pregnancy scare. Something with a pregnancy. Use caution around this person, these people. Police. I think we had courthouse earlier that these people could be getting arrested. These people could be just, or a person with the entity could be just into some tantric sex. Maybe they got somebody pregnant. Somebody can expect a new beginning after dealing with all this. Oh, yes. Oh, beautiful. I love this. They can expect a beginning with love. Once upon a time, a love story. So the soulmate story is, oh my God, it's going to be coming in. How cute. How cute. Love this. Love it. It is really nice energy. I feel off the soulmate connection. It's really nice. It's really pretty. Burning evidence. Toxic. And these people are trying to get rid. If they did anything illegally, they're trying to get rid of it. These people are toxic as hell. You are sticking out. So I'm going to pull you out. They could be having some bank failure. Having money issues. So if they were messing with somebody's love life and financial, that's what's going to happen to these people, this person. Bugaboo. We got. Tell me one more about Bugaboo. What's Bugaboo? Putting on a show. So this could have been like somebody that somebody was with, a karmic masculine. They put on a show. They could have been caught cheating. Or they might have other bugaboos. They put on a hell of a show. They wear a hell of a mask. Red lipstick stains. This person could be a cheater. A fake apology. Oh, jeez. So if this person does reach out and wants to admit that they were wrong, it's not genuine. The apology is not gonna be sincere in the least. It's gonna be fake. This person may feel obligated to apologize, or these people, they don't really want to do it, even though that they were in the wrong. Egos on people, man. Egos. Running away. Yeah, exactly. They don't want to do this apology. They do not want to really apologize. They'd rather just run away. These people could be copying. It's copycat in the energy. Getting a room, hotel, motel, suit, business, pleasure. Yeah, there's definitely a lustful entity in this, with this someone in this group, or possibly multiple people in this group. Can you tell me more, please? Thank you. Sexual protection. Well, I mean, if it's someone that you would need to be, safe with, someone that you could definitely not trust. This is the type of person that gets a room with multiple people, gets around, if you get my gist. You would need to use protection with this person if you were to be with them. Total drama action. Yeah, these people were just looking for some drama. They were jealous. Destroyed, shattered, broken, fucked up. Oh, so now they know that they fucked up. Now they're feeling shattered and broken. But what about what they did to the person that they did this to? Yeah, I feel like someone got real tired of dealing with this person and these people. That was like, you know what? I see you for who you are. I'm good. Sex shop. And that falls under sexual protection. We got getting a room, sexual protection, sex shop. Somebody has some demons. Getting played, manipulation, light controls. Yeah, someone thought it was fun to play that game, that manipulation game. The card did come out earlier with manipulation, and the puppets, the strings on the puppets, kind of in the card too. If you really look, the strings holding his hand up. Someone thought that they were a puppet master in somebody's or people's lives. These people, this person could have thought that they were manipulating and lying and controlling, being the puppeteer of this group. Tell me more. But they know that they fucked up. Doing drugs. I don't need to say anything more about that. Fake friends. Yeah, these people are fake, insecure. They're insecure, and that's why they attacked. And that's usually what happens. When they lose control, when the narcissists lose control, they get really insecure and thinking, all kinds of stuff, and they gang up, and it's just all a mess. It really is. Let's see what these people look like. This person, this group, let's see what they look like. Spirit wants to call people out. I was called to use these 3 different decks. So Spirit wants the collective to know who's in their energy and who's causing these problems, what's going on, and what they look like. So that the collective has a better idea. All right, Spirit, can you tell us what they look like? What is the members of this group or this entity? Someone that has braids. Ooh, wow, that came right out. Exaggerated features. Someone plus sized. Someone bald. Someone with dark skin. Let me move it up a little bit further so my collective can get a better view. What else is this? Oh, okay. Someone with a scar. Someone with facial hair. Okay. Someone with black hair, dark hair, someone that has a mole somewhere on their body, perhaps their face, someone who may dress nicely, someone short, someone that could have a tattoo or multiple tattoos, someone that is white American, someone that wears makeup, someone tribal. When I think of this, someone that could be Indian or has tribal tattoos is what I can also. Someone with vibrant appeal. Someone who, might dress a little flashy too, is what I'm feeling from that. What else do we need to know? Someone with white or gray hair. I pull two more. Someone that could be a brunette. One more, Spirit. Someone skinny. Well, I hope this was helpful for whoever needed to hear it.